Hello, everybody. Again, Africa is not your home. Africa is not your home. Okay? It's same day, March 28th, different video, same clothes, just different time of the day. Now that I got your attention, I don't know because I have I talk to myself in my head a lot about a lot of things. And I don't know if I posted about this or not. If I did somewhere way down the way, forgive me. I'm going to talk about it again because I'm not sure if I posted it and I don't want to go back through every video. But what I am doing is working on getting organized on what videos I posted on what day, which is why I'm making content now to post later. But at some point I mentioned that when I got to Africa, I didn't feel welcome. I didn't feel like the mother hugged me, like she wanted me here. And it turned out, I went through a whole thing and it ended up that I was cool. But I sit down all the time because God gave Ghana, and I only speak on Ghana because it's the only country I've been to on this continent. God gave Ghana everything that it needs to survive and thrive and live and be cool, to even be rich. Like, Ghana needs nothing. The government is just messed up. But I have had to ask God and ask Mama Africa, what did Ghana do? I can't speak on Africa. There's a lot of countries that's suffering over here. What did Ghana do? God, what did Ghana do to where did you allow this slavery situation to happen to them? For them to be hard and, essayed and stuff like that, beaten and starved and dumped into the Atlantic Ocean. What did Ghana do? And at first I thought, maybe because I was over here for a while learning about different lowercase gods and things that they serve, bushes, trees, they fowls, and just I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to offend none of y'all, so I'm letting you know now, just kind of paraphrasing this. Then I thought, well, maybe God is angry because they're worshiping other gods, lowercase g's, and they make sure you know it's lowercase. But then I started to talk to people and learn a little bit. Not that everybody's telling the truth. There may be somebody over here that are worshiping these gods and worshiping other symbols and things. But from the people that I talk to, and from what I can see, they don't worship these gods. They just honor them. They don't worship ancestors. They honor the ancestors. So then I thought, well, maybe that's not it. If that's true, maybe that's not it. But what did Ghana do that you just won't let Ghana rise up? You gave Ghana everything it needed. But Ghana's suffering. And then I thought, I remember telling somebody that I was going to go to the door of no return when I got here, and that person said, why would somebody leave through that door and want to return to a place like Africa? Why would anybody want to return? In good or bad condition, why would they want to go back to Africa if they made it out and made it to the U.S.? And I didn't have an answer. I was like, I don't know. I didn't have an answer. But now I'm on the continent of Africa, and it's 2021. It's still 2021. And I think by 2022, I'm also thinking the same thing, wondering what's going on, what happened with Ghana. And I thought, maybe it's not that the mother didn't love me, Mother Africa, or didn't want me here. Whatever happened over 400 years ago, way back then, we don't know. It's possible that she saw something way ahead in our future that would help us, not the slaves. Maybe they were the sacrifice for us to have better lives, because she knew what Ghana was going to be like. So maybe she or God, whoever, allowed that to happen so we could see it and not come back here. So we would know not to come here. Okay, so my thought was, it wasn't that she didn't love me or didn't welcome me. However, her children got out of here. Maybe she don't want us to come back. And so she was upset to see one of her children come back, which was me. And I can only speak about me because I can't speak about Barbara and Jean and Paul and John and Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. I can speak about my experience, right? Maybe she doesn't want us back here because she knows that we're going to suffer here. Yeah, we might live a peaceful freedom life. We might be, if you got U.S. money, you can live cool here. Some people absolutely love it here. Most people faking like they love it here. They too ashamed to say that they ready to go back home, or they can't afford to go home, or they have no home to go to. That's a lot of people. They really too ashamed to say, look, I messed up, let me go home. I'm not one of them people. When I'm ready to get out of here, I'm out of here. But I want your opinions. I'm asking for your honest, respectful opinions, for mostly for the people that have stepped foot on this continent and may have had the same experience. I believe that is probably that could be one of the problems. She doesn't want her children back here. However the hell we got out of here, she doesn't want us back. I used to wonder, because I had never been to the South. The first time I ever went to the South, I was 2013. I think I was like 45 or something. I don't know how old I was, but me, my daughter, Nicole, the one that made the video for me, and my 2 grandkids went to Mississippi to visit my other grandkids. But before that, people from Detroit were moving to Alabama. People were moving to Atlanta, Mississippi, Memphis. I was like, why is everybody going back south, where all this segregation was at, where they don't like black people, where they had black and white bathrooms and black people had to go through back doors? Why is everybody moving back there? That just sounds stupid to me. I ain't no way I'm gonna move back down south. And they still don't like us. They still don't like us. They don't like us here in the U.S. where we got in the north, East Coast. They really don't like us in the South still. They don't want us down there. This is what I'm thinking. I had never been there. So anyway, my whole point is, I couldn't understand why people were moving back south. Now I can get, like, why are people moving back to Africa after all that happened here? Why? Let's erase the fact that some of the Africans turned the other Africans in, because like I said, they were caught. To me, I don't know enough about that to even get into it, but I ain't gonna never blame any black person for the transatlantic slave trade. You ain't gonna never get me to put my mouth on that. I don't know enough about that. I've only heard different stories. And the thing is, I've heard different stories. I heard it was tribal issues. I heard that there was some people just between a rock and a hard place. It's kind of either your family, you turn your neighbor over, or we taking your family type of situation. I'm not going to research it. I'm not going to look into it. I'm just sharing, my story with you. And that's pretty much it. Maybe she doesn't want us to come back here. Maybe she's okay with some of us coming back here. Because see, okay, you have a child that you'll let go to the hood party. Go on to the little house party. And you got another kid, you're going to say, don't take your ass to that party. And Ray and Lil Ron them going to be able to get over there and get to arguing over Misha, and they got guns. But you got one kid that you think that he gonna be cool over there. Maybe that's how the mother is. She wants some people here and some people she don't want to come back here. She don't want them to experience anything, any hardship. Stay on over there in the U.S. I sent you over there through your forefathers. I sent you over there over 400 years ago. How dare you come back here willingly? Not to visit, but you came back to live this life. Like, you can't find peace in America? You can't find freedom in America? That's not why I left America. But what I do like about me coming to Ghana had nothing to do with me leaving America. Like I said, I came here on a 10-day girl trip. I fell in love with the land and the fact that Ghana looked nothing like they have been showing me. Like nothing, Africa, nothing. It just didn't look nothing like it. Landing in Accra. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We already at 10 minutes and 3 seconds, and I don't be wanting to keep y'all so long that you get bored and click off on me and you know, stuff like that. But yeah, think about it. Give me your input. I don't know what day this video will post. Today is the 28th of March 2024, and I'm just making videos as I sit here and things come to my mind, or I write something down, and at any given time in the day I'll say, okay, let me go ahead and make that video that I wrote down. Or spontaneously something will come to my mind. I'm like, let me turn the camera on and make a video. I love y'all. Stay blessed.